Welcome to this deep dive explainer. Today, we're cracking open the absolute ultimate playbook for building a wildly successful, completely faceless AI YouTube channel in 2026. Seriously, if you've been sitting on the sidelines watching everyone else build these massive digital empires, you are exactly in the right place. We're going to break down the exact strategies, the niches, and the storytelling frameworks you literally need to succeed right now.
Okay, let's dive into this. How many times have you thought about starting a channel, but, well, you stopped yourself because you didn't have a $5,000 camera, or a fancy neon studio backdrop, or frankly, you just get massive camera anxiety? It's incredibly common. But what if I told you that in today's landscape, your face and your gear are no longer your most valuable assets? Nope, your ideas are.
Here's our playbook for today's explainer. First, we'll look at the 2026 AI channel boom. Then we'll deconstruct actual case studies across three massive niches: motivational stories, viral horror content, and cinema and education. And finally, the best part, we'll cover exactly how to monetize your channel. Let's get into it.
Section 1. The 2026 AI channel boom and the explosion of faceless channels.
You know, competition on YouTube has absolutely skyrocketed, and keeping up used to lead solo creators straight to burnout. I mean, it was exhausting. But hey, it's 2026, and the barrier to entry has quite literally never been lower. You don't need a massive production crew. Actually, scratch that. You don't even need a laptop. You can manage a fast-growing, highly profitable channel entirely from your mobile phone. How crazy is that?
So here is your essential beginner-friendly creator stack. You just fire up ChatGPT to write out your scripts, then feed that script into an AI voice generator for, honestly, flawless narration. Next, you run it through an AI video generator for compelling visuals without ever stepping foot in front of a lens. Wrap the whole shebang up with Canva for a highly clickable thumbnail, and boom, you've got a fully automated production studio sitting right in your pocket.
Moving right along to Section 2, Niche Number 1, Motivational Stories. This is such an uplifting, evergreen space. Now, what's really interesting here is that there are two distinct, highly effective ways to craft an AI motivation script. First, you have the deeply relatable human struggle. Think of a character like Rahul, born into poverty, studying by a flickering lantern, facing constant taunts from his village, but pushing through to top his entire district. On the flip side, you have the metaphorical lesson, like a fable. Imagine Arjun and the old potter. The potter teaches him that a rushed, unbaked pot cracks the second you test it, but one that has survived the fire, that one stands strong forever. Both of these narrative styles are absolute gold mines for watch time.
And that perfectly brings us to the core message driving these videos. Difficulties never stop a person. They only make him stronger. That's the exact quote Rahul read in a torn book he found at a village fair. And let me tell you, that right there is the exact type of emotional hook you want to generate with your AI scriptwriter. It hits home. It connects so deeply with the audience, making them save, like, and share your stuff with friends who desperately need that same encouragement.
But hey, maybe long-form stories just aren't your vibe. That's totally fine. You can leverage that exact same motivational energy in short-form content. AI poetry channels, especially those generating Hindi shairi about, the craving for victory, or overcoming a bitter heartbreak, or just projecting pure confidence and attitude, are a proven method for explosive growth, especially on shorts. You mix a hard-hitting AI-generated poem with moody, atmospheric visuals and a booming voiceover, and man, you've got a recipe for going viral.
Let's transition over to Section 3, Niche Number 2, Viral Horror Content. Prepare to keep your viewers in total suspense. So, horror is famous for having insanely strong audience retention. Why? Because people simply cannot click away when they are terrified. Let's see how this builds by deconstructing a hugely successful script from Cooney Monday about a school trip gone completely wrong. Notice the pacing here. At midnight, three friends sneak out of their hotel to find a nearby lake. Classic horror trope, right? By 1 a.m., they're lost in the freezing woods, totally zero cell signal. Then, at 1:30 a.m., the terror absolutely peaks.